What special letters in this book?
B.
B for...
Book.
And what's this word?
Well,
No, what's the word on the cover? It's the little
blue.
Truck, right? So we can look at letters and talk about letters when we're reading too. So today we're here at the Kennebecasis Public Library where I've brought my children. It's a cold Saturday morning and we love visiting the library on Saturday anyway, but this cold weather, great excuse to come out to the library. I've checked out the book Little Blue Truck. So I've heard from a lot of you, a lot of friends, a lot of family, really good things about this book. And instead of buying it right away, I thought, why don't I come to the library and check it out? Often I will buy books for our home library, but I also love to borrow books. It's a great way to change up what's in the home library from week to week. What I'm going to do with this book is show you 3 things that you can do with this book, starting with the cover. So the first thing I would suggest you always do is read the title of your book. So Little Blue Truck. You can have a lot of conversation with your children just about the title. Use the title as a prompter for what is this story about, because the title tells us a little bit about our story. So Little Blue Truck, what do you think this story's about? Do you see the little blue truck on the cover? And then talk about what the children are seeing on the cover. In this case, the different animals and maybe what function the little blue truck will play. The second thing I would suggest you do with this book, as you get reading it, you'll notice that there's a lot of rhyming prose that is done throughout this book. So explicitly draw your children's attention to the rhyming words. Little blue truck came down the road. Beep, said Blue to a big green toad. Talk to your children explicitly about the words road and toad rhyming. These words rhyme because they both sound the same at the end. The book rhymes throughout, so you have lots of opportunity to talk about rhyme, but also give your children a lot of space just to hear the rhyme. And depending on their age, you're going to talk about the rhyme more or less. So the third thing I would encourage you to do with this book, even if you're just looking at the title, is to talk about some of the letters in the book. So for instance, as I did earlier with my daughter, Bo, we highlighted the letter B because B is in her name, so she can find a B almost anywhere. What's great about this title is it has upper and lowercase letters. So if your child is beginning to recognize lowercase letters, you can look at lower and uppercase letters. In this instance, we have 2 lowercase t's and we have the big T here. As always, I would encourage you to use this book as a springboard for conversation, engagement, and question from your children. Use the book to talk about things in their own life. You don't have to be limited just to this book. So I encourage you to come out to your local library, borrow a book you haven't read before, explore it here in these beautiful spaces we have, borrow it and take it home. And yeah, definitely really enjoyed Little Blue Truck, and think you will too. Like and follow my Facebook page for tips, tricks, and information that will benefit you and your child. See ya!